Then he shut the door, and went into the chamber where his wife was. "Lady," said he, "art thou sleeping?" "No, Lord," said she, "I was asleep, but as thou camest and I did awake, behold, here is a boy for thee, if thou wilt," said he, "since thou hast never had one." "My lord," said she, "what adventure is this?" "It was thus," said Tiernan, and he told her how it all befell. "Verily, Lord," said she, "what sort of garments are there upon the boy?" "A mantle of satin," said he. "He is then a boy of gentle lineage," she replied, and they caused the boy to be baptized, and the ceremony was performed there, and the name which they gave unto him was Golden Locks, because what hair was upon his head was as yellow as gold. And they had the boy nursed in the court until he was a year old, and before the year was over he could walk stoutly, and he was larger than a boy of 3 years old, even one of great growth and size. And the boy was nursed the 2nd year, and then he was as large as a child 6 years old, and before the end of the 4th year, he would bribe the grooms to allow him to take the horses to water. "My lord," said his wife unto Tiernan, "where is the colt which thou didst save on the night that thou didst find the boy?" "I have commanded the grooms of the horses," said he, "that they take care of him." "Would it not be well, Lord," said she, "if thou wert to cause him to be broken in, and given to the boy, seeing that on the same night that thou didst find the boy, the colt was foaled, and thou didst save him?" "I will not oppose thee in this matter," said Tiernan, "I will allow thee to give him the colt." "Lord," said she, "may heaven reward thee, I will give it him." So the horse was given to the boy. Then she went to the grooms and those who tended the horses, and commanded them to be careful of the horse, so that he might be broken in by the time that the boy could ride him. And while these things were going forward, they heard tidings of Rhiannon and her punishment, and Tiernan Trevelyan, by reason of the pity that he felt on hearing this story of Rhiannon and her punishment, inquired closely concerning it, until he had heard from many of those who came to his court, and did Tiernan, often lamenting the sad history, ponder with himself, and he looked steadfastly on the boy, and as he looked upon him, it seemed to him that he had never beheld so great a likeness between father and son as between the boy and Powel the chief of an oven. Now the semblance of Powel was well known to him, for he had of yore been one of his followers, and thereupon he became grieved for the wrong that he did in keeping with him a boy whom he knew to be the son of another man. And the first time that he was alone with his wife he told her that it was not right that they should keep the boy with them, and suffer so excellent a lady as Rhiannon to be punished so greatly on his account, whereas the boy was the son of Powel the chief of an oven. And Tiernan's wife agreed with him that they should send the boy to Powel. "And 3 things, Lord," said she, "shall we gain thereby: thanks and gifts for releasing Rhiannon from her punishment, and thanks from Powel for nursing your son and restoring him unto him. And, thirdly, if the boy is of gentle nature, he will be our foster son, and he will do for us all the good in his power." So it was settled according to this counsel, and no later than the next day was Tiernan equipped and 2 other knights with him, and the boy, as a 4th in their company, went with them upon the horse which Tiernan had given him, and they journeyed towards Narberth. And it was not long before they reached that place, and as they drew near to the palace, they beheld Rhiannon sitting beside the horse block, and when they were opposite to her, "Chieftain," said she, "go not farther thus, I will bear every one of you into the palace, and this is my penance for slaying my own son, and devouring him." "Oh, fair lady," said Tiernan, "think not that I will be one to be carried upon thy back." "Neither will I," said the boy. "Truly, my soul," said Tiernan, "we will not go." So they went forward to the palace, and there was great joy at their coming. And at the palace a feast was prepared because Powel was come back from the confines of Dyfed, and they went into the hall and washed, and Powel rejoiced to see Tiernan. And in this order they sat, Tiernan between Powel and Rhiannon, and Tiernan's